and the guest just blows this guy's head off. How's it going, guys? My name's Corey. Welcome to the Dead Picture Society. I am most excited to talk about today's movie. It's The Guest. It is so good. The movie came out in 2014, and horror movies have never been the same since. Horror movie soundtracks, the lighting, set design, to me, has not been topped since that movie, and the way it all meshes together is just so good. It's not a movie that wastes its time, so we're gonna jump right into it. I haven't prepared a script or anything. I'm just gonna talk about this movie because I love it so much and because I can.
Can I help you?
Mrs. Peterson?
Yes?
My name is David.
You've got Dan Stevens, a bunch of undiscovered actors that hang out with Dan Stevens.
I knew your son, Caleb. That's me. He wanted me to tell you that he loved you.
Thanks.
He asked me to check on y'all. And so, we're gonna be good friends.
And you have the dude, hold on, what's his name? Lance Reddick. So you've got Lance Reddick, who is the guy with the awesome sounding intense voice, and he's the super cool secret agent.
I'm going in. Give me 15 seconds of cover, then hold.
Dan Stevens, he's just this mysterious dude who shows up on this family's doorstep and is like, I'm sorry to say this, your son is dead.
He wanted me to tell you that he loved you. He specifically wanted me to tell each one of you that he loved you and he was thinking of you guys up until the end. I said I'd do that, and so here I am.
He's like, I'm just passing through, and they're like, no, you have to stay with us. Stay with us until you get back up on your feet. One, Dan Stevens is so gnarly.
Well, I'll take them all.
What, all the handguns?
No, everything. All your guns.
Shit. That's what I was thinking. Look, man, if you brought money for all of them, I'll cut you a deal. You can take them all off my hands.
No, I'm going to kill you.
He obviously had a blast playing this role. He has a country accent sometimes, and it goes in and out. It takes place in a little town, and a lot of people have that accent, and I think he just does it to blend in sometimes.
I don't own a cell phone yet, and I guess I just wasn't thinking. I'm going to be on my way now, but I'd like it if we could exchange emails.
Wait, no. Anna, Caleb's sister, she works nights and she sleeps late, and I know she would love to meet you. Would you stay a little while longer?
You're not just saying that to be polite now, because you don't need to be.
No, I'm not. Please, stay. It's nice having you here, and I would love to hear more about you and Caleb.
And maybe sometimes he does it to mock the people he's around. He's just a badass and can do that sometimes if he wants to.
For the damages.
And it works is the wild thing. Like, everyone acting around him is scared of him 100% of the time. No one knows what's up with this dude. He might as well be a space alien or an android. They did such an incredible job casting this movie. You just feel like everyone else is part of this town. The guest and his new family live together. He is instantly starting to try and improve their quality of life because his mission is to keep them safe. He starts giving the youngest kid lessons on like not getting bullied. He helps them with their like homework.
What happened?
I got into a fight with some guys at school.
I'll teach him some self-defense when he's feeling up to it.
What are you gonna do?
Nothing bad.
The first kind of little bit of a red flag.
Luke, come on, I need...
I'm sorry.
No, I am. Sorry, I thought Luke was in there.
I guess I go get dressed?
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Obviously, these parents are pushovers, and even if they weren't, this dude is jack ripped. Like, he would just pop their heads off. The dad, he's always like glancing over at this like dude. He's over here like I would be to someone who's exponentially stronger than me. He's asking the guest what he's done in the past. There's just this underlying element of like, this dude is extremely dangerous, but it never tells you explicitly. It's all done through the acting, and I think that's so marvelous. Before this movie came out, I had never seen atmospheric storytelling like I had in this movie. Maybe Suspiria, but like the beginning of Suspiria. It comes from this sense of society that was more prominent in like the 80s and maybe 70s. The whole like,
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?
even in the concept of the story, it echoes and pays homage to so much of 80s horror and what I loved about the Halloween movies and the Terminator movies, where you just have things happening for some reason and you've got to deal with it, and you might as well have an awesome soundtrack bumping in the background while you do it. It is so clever and so cool. The movie just screams cool to me. But it also is like, it is sometimes overly serious, sometimes not serious enough, but a couple times in the movie it is like perfectly serious. Dan Stevens plays everything right up to his chest. You just don't know what he's going to do next, and he takes his sweet time committing any action. Just so suspenseful. Terrifyingly suspenseful. It's so well acted and lit and designed that it is scary, and it is wicked good. It has such a powerful message about what family means. Like, it really helps you appreciate your loved ones, your friends and family. This movie is very practical and it's very economical, but it also does some incredible things with immense creativity. Absolutely phenomenal acting as well. It is a crime that like so many people haven't seen it. That movie has really changed my life and really woke me up to lighting and to elements of movie making that I had no idea even existed before. There are a lot of interviews with the person who wrote it. I really recommend that first off you just check the movie out. Also that you get into what the writers of this movie are into, because they've written some other really good horror movies as well. And I hope you like this video, and I hope to see you again at the Dead Picture Society.